face-off. Springs come away with the draw. Big check by Thor on. Tigers get a quick shot, come out pretty aggressive here. Right off the bat. Tigers collecting underneath the net. Try and toss it through. Hartman turns around. Gets checked up with the boards. Thor collects. Again, gets tied up by the Springs players, coming out pretty aggressively to the point. Shot. Sam Fry wraps right up. Quick change here. All five. Out comes Porter, Matthew, and Jackson, along with Tenney and Tully. Face-off in the Hawk zone near side. Jackson for the face-off. Hawks win. Tennyson controls behind the net. Tries to go to Matthew, gets knocked down. Hawks having a hard time clearing their zone so far. Tennyson collects in front of the net. Throws out. Long ball to Matthew. Is Matthew going to get to it? Matthew collects it. Oh, tries to center it to Jackson. Just doesn't get enough on the stick, but great idea. Tola manages to keep in. Good job by this line keeping the pressure on. Check by Matthew. Tola manages to control it, not able to keep in the zone. Tennyson throws it back in. Hawks unable to control. Matthew controlling here. Center ice. Dumps back in. Allows the line change. Grimshaw, Patrick. Line out. Oh. Stutt's going to get called for a penalty here. It looks like. So Stutt's going to go to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. Not sure what's the call there, but it's more like a hook or a hold, but they're going to call him for tripping. So penalty kill out here looks like Patrick, Grimshaw, Bowers, and Harville. Just waiting to get the clock set up here. All right, Patrick for the faceoff. Grimshaw manages to come away with it. Dumps it. Sprinting through. He's going to get to it. He's got 3 men on. Harville sets up the hit. Puts a body on the guy. Knocks him off. Springs collects back around, though. Harville gets to it. Just enough Grimshaw on his skate to get it out of the zone. Patrick tying up the player. Hawks manage to get it out of the zone. Grimshaw gets it again. Back to Bowers. Bowers going to dump that. No icing. Wood out there with Edelman, Tully, and Bowers. Wood collects, takes it around. Bowers with an errant pass in front of the net, but Fry's able to collect. So Tennyson out there with Becker, Wood, and Edelman. 52 seconds left on that penalty to Crosby. 13 minutes left in the first period. Edelman on the face-off. Springs win. So far, Springs coming out far more aggressive than the Hawks. Big check by Wood. Edelman's going to collect the puck, bring it down in. He's got Wood. He's going to try and get it to the Springs player. Gets a stick on it, though. Unable to get a center pass. Totally behind the net with the check. Crosses out to Arthur out on the ice now. Avzi's managed to get a stick on it, putting pressure on the players. Jackson delivers a big hit out there as well. Springs dump it in, kind of slow rolls back into the corner. Tennyson collects. Up to Kindig. Kindig managed to get a stick on it, so no icing. I'm going to stay down there. So you've got Kindig, Jackson, and Arthur out there. A little bit of kind of change in the lines, given kind of the penalty and shift to the penalty kill. Harville out there with Hartman. Avzies dumps back around below. Kindig puts a check on. Jackson with pressure on the breakout man. Avzies just offside. So, Kindig, Mayoga, Avzies out there with Harville and Hartman. Face off at the center. Jackson takes the face off. Hawks managed to win it, collect it. Hartman to Avzies. Avzies knocks it on down. Hartman collects his center ice. Jackson applying the pressure, the center of the ice. Hartman collects again, knocks out of the zone. Springs pick it back up, throw it right back down in. Harville's back there to collect. Big hit by Hartman. Mayorga's going to collect underneath the ice. Mayorga's, I think, going to go for a line change. Yeah, he's been out there for a bit. So you've got Wagner, Thor, and now Humphreys out there with Stutz and Blake coming out. 10 minutes left in the first period. 0-0. Humphreys to take the face off. Springs come away with it. Quick shot on goal. Blocked down by Cross. Cleared into the corner. Humphreys, Thor, and Blake over there in the corner. Thor's got it now. Up to Humphreys. Unable to clear it. Stutz clears it out of the ice. Humphreys going to put pressure on the keeper. Keeper doesn't glove it. Decides to knock it around. Thor and Hayden in the corner. Colorado Springs comes away with it. Hayden behind. No man there in the center for her to get the puck through to, though. Blake collects the back. Stutz. Back to Blake. Matthew on the ice now, so Porter's going to join him out there as well. That's not a trip, I guess. Matthew looking for centering. No man there. Stutz collects, throws it deep. Humphreys throws it underneath. Becker out there now with Stutz. Stutz keeps in again. Jackson now out there. Porter collects at the blue line, bring it back under. Again, man there, but wasn't able to connect. Tennyson throws it on right into the goalie, though. Had a good shot, but pretty easy shot for the goalie to cover with his chest. All right, so we've got Becker and Tennyson out there with Matthew, Jackson, and Porter. Lines have been a little bit wonky since the penalty to kill, but seems like we're back on kind of track now here. Jackson wins. Matthew collects. Tennyson throws underneath. Jackson to the corner. Porter collects around the cross. Cross throws it on net. Oh, just behind. Hey, baby. So Tennyson throws in again. Nice hit by Jackson. Tennyson's going to collect, going to throw it on net. Knuckle puck, though, and easy for the keeper to glove.
Hello.
All right, so out comes Clark. Sorry, nope. A little bit. This is going to be Wood, Vong, Grimshaw, Hartman, and Harville. Hartman throws it on net. Puck gets a little bit lost. Oh, there you go. Wood somehow sneaks one in that just kind of goes off his skate and kind of dribbles past the wrong direction, past the keeper. So 1-0, your Hawks go up. Nolan Wood with the goal. So 7:56 left in the first period. Your Hawks up 1-0. Vong, Wood. Grimshaw out there. Vong applying the pressure. Wood with a quick poke, checking the stick. Harville gets a body on the Tiger coming through. Wood's going to collect her on the boards. Vong's actually going to collect. He's going to bring up, tries to get up to Grimshaw. Vong collects there and puck. Tries to throw it to Wood again. Unfortunately, just behind. Harville is going to backhand that in. Vong coming in again. Tries to throw from behind the net. Vong collects. 2 Sim Tigers on him. Just kind of controlling puck. Gets checked on the boards. Loses the puck. Springs are going to get it out, but no icing. Harville collects up. He's got Wood on the tag along, so no icing. So you got Kindig out there with Edelman, and it looks like Abzi. So a little bit of change in the lines here. Stutz out there with Hartman. Edelman down below, holding off a couple Springs Tigers. Kindig out there with him. Pokes it along the cross. Throws it back on. Oh, a Springs player must have touched it, I guess, is what's happening. So they're throwing. Edelman on the face-off. Abzies and Kindig out there. Kindig's taking it low. Blake throws a big shot on goal, patted away by the Springs keeper. Stutz collects back at center ice. He's got Arthur coming in. Arthur throws it on net. Keeper sticks it away. Clark putting on the pressure on the man in the corner. Edelman down there with 2 Tigers. Arthur helps collect it up. Stutz gets it in, throws it in, off Edelman's jersey, just wide of the goal. Edelman tosses it around the corner. Stutz collects at the blue line. Stutz going to throw it in again. Kindig applying some screen, but just wide of the goal. Edelman goes for the change. Humphreys comes out for Edelman. Stutz collects. Throws up to Avzies. Out of the zone. Thor down there. 5 minutes left. Tries to throw it in. A couple of Springs players in there to get in the way of Humphreys, it looked like. Tennyson across to Tolley. Tolley's going to ice that puck. So Tennyson, Tolley out there with Wagner, Humphreys, and Thor. Haynes going to collect. Up to Thor. Thor's going to bring it in. Dumps it down low. Chasing the puck beneath the goal. Keeping the pressure. Hayden's going to collect the puck. Bring it around. Cycle up to Tolley. Tolley throws it on net. Springs player mishandles, so Thor's going to collect in the corner. Hayden picks it up again, ties to throw it in, gets knocked off. Springs player is just dumping it low. Tola's going to be down low to collect. Throws it around. Hayden's going to get to the puck. Off the Springs player's skate, unfortunately. Tennyson's there to collect. He's going to try and knock it out, but still can't seem to get the puck out of the zone. Sam Fry bats down the short shot. Hawks getting some Tigers pressure here. Just can't seem to get out of the zone right now. Throwing it back on. Deegan a little bit tired. Got to get this shift out of here, and that's going to be a knock out of the zone. So it's going to stay in our zone, but stoppage of play. So Porter, Matthew, and Jackson out there with Hartman and Harville. One nothing. 3:51 left in the first period. Only goal of the game, Nolan Wood. Yeah, there's some up there. I don't know if it's open. Jackson's going to collect around. Gets it on to Porter. Porter's got a leg up on guys. He's got Jackson throwing. Porter throws it towards the goal. Harville manages to keep it in. Mayorga's going to chase underneath the net. Hartman gets a shot off just wide of the goal. Hartman manages to slid on the puck. Harville's going to collect back here. Sudbeck's going to take control. Had Matthew, but the player got in the way, so no icing. Springs are collecting down low. Mayorga's applying the pressure. Jackson almost took a header into the boards. Wrong way. Springs managed to clear, but Stutz is back there to collect. Mayorga managed to knock it on. Matthews there. But Fry manages to glove a bouncing puck coming through. So looks like a little bit of change in the lines here. Grimshaw, Wood, and Vong now out there with Stutz and Bowers. Stutz collects, gets it up to Grimshaw. Stutz around the Bowers. Over to Wood. Wood unable to get a stick on it, so Springs managed to collect. Springs player mishandles it, so Wood's got a break in here with Grimshaw. Dumps into the corner. Grimshaw collects. He's got Wood over there. Stutz is going to collect to the boards. Throw it on. It's knocked down by Wood. Just wide of the goal. Vong throws it back underneath. Good pressure by the Hawks after that first couple minutes where it seemed to be in the Springs' favor. Minute 20 left in the first period. Stutz is off. Becker's on. Woods managed to get a body in there and finally dislodged the puck. Grimshaw was there, fed it to Wood. Wood didn't get solid enough, pardon the pun, Wood on it. Kindig's out there now. Blake takes a shot off the pads of a Springs player who looks like he might have taken a little worse of the wear on there. Tully's going to continue to throw it down, keep it in the zone. Looks like full change coming through. Oh, there he goes. Kindig sees Tennyson just floating through and just buries it. So 29 seconds left in the first, and your Hawks up 2-0. Noah Tennyson just coming through the center of the ice on a line change. Beautiful look by Colin Kindig, and buries it. So Kindig out there now with Edelman and Avzievs, Tennyson and Becker. Edelman for the face-off. 29 seconds left in the first period. Becker controls. So quick offsides there. Arthur, unfortunately, just offsides. Edelman with the face-off. Springs come away with it. Quick offsides. 10 seconds left. So a good first period for your Hawks. Kindig, Arthur, and Edelman, along with Hartman Harville. Arthur's going to manage to get it through. He's just going to dump it because he didn't have a really clean look. Edelman goes below, collects it. He's got Kindig there. Harville throws up, steps up, throws it on net. Avzievs throws back to Hartman. Hartman throws it on net. Loose puck, but no one there to clean it up. Hartman's back here now. Edelman managed to get it up to Avzievs. Edelman goes for a change. Humphreys comes on. Springs keeper managed to glove it up. So we've got Stutz and Bowers out there with Hayden, Humphreys, and Thor. Hawks managed to win. Crosby managed to lose his feet. But still managed to slow the play down here. Nice job by Humphreys tying up. Thor's got the puck, bringing it down in. Unfortunately, Springs ties him up. Goes the other way, one man on two. So he's going to have to slow it down here. Stutz goes him again. Here so I can stand up. All right, fresh set of bodies out there. You've got Tennyson and Becker out there with the Mayorga, Sudbeck, Matthew line. Jackson goes for the face-off. Manages to win. Tennyson throws it around. Springs Tiger there to collect. Throws in front of the goal. Tolwyn knocks it away. Oh. Springs Tiger from right about the point throws it in. Unfortunately, I think we might have been screening Sam Fry a little bit on that. Patrick with the face-off. So 2-1, 14 minutes left in the second. Quick goal to start the first period, second period by the Tigers. Vaughn just buries one quick. How there wasn't a penalty and not called on that call. So 3-1 very quickly. Hawks respond right back. Beautiful goal by Patrick Vaughn. Just buries it, pastes it. The same exact shot they just scored on us on. Vaughn going to face off with Grimshaw and Wood. Hartman throws down. Harville throws back at the net. Big hit by Grimshaw. Collects the puck. Long below. Wood gets good wood on it. Grimshaw chasing the corner. Harville throws back wide of the net. Vaughn there. Wood back there to collect underneath. Around to Grimshaw. Grimshaw centers it, but nobody there. Wood gets a good body on a Springs player. Kindig out there now. Patrick goes for a change. Wood goes for a change. Azzy and Edelman out there now. Harville throws it on the net, keeps it in, allows the time for the Hawks to change and get in there. Harville keeps it in. Kindig, just tried to take it to the other side, but just didn't get enough on her. Lost control of it. Tries to throw it into Edelman. Edelman just out of Edelman's reach. Edelman collects along the boards, gets put up along the boards. Goes into Arthur. Arthur point blank off the shoulder pads of the Springs player. Avsy throws a big check. Edelman underneath. Looking for Kindig. Avsy loses control of it. Harville's going to throw it back in. And gets one in. Good hard work by this line. Just throwing it and keeping it on. It'd be great if that was the last goal of the game because I got Harville as the last kid to score. So if we could just stop the scoring there, that'd be great. 12:24 left in the second. 4-1. Henry, no more goals. No more goals. It's the last goal. So Humphreys, Thor, and Hayden out there with Stutz and Becker. 4-1, 12 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second. Stutz goes back to collect. Thor dumps it, no icing. Stutz collects. Managed to get out of the zone. So Springs going to have to clear. They do. Coming back in. Sam managed to glove that down and put a cover on it. So 4-1, 11:45 left in the second period. Same line out there. So Thor, Hayden, and Humphreys along with Bowers and Stutz. Tied up. Bowers managed to get it out. Chips it up. Errant pass by the Springs. So, Hayden just not able to get a stick on it. Thor managed to slow it down. Humphreys and offsides on the Springs. Full line change here. Mayorga's line with Matthew and Porter out there with Tennyson and Becker. Mayorga goes to the dot to take the face-off. Five-minute glove, kind of a chip shot from the Springs. Face-off to the far side. Springs managed to come away with it. Center, but nobody there. Matthews going to collect along the boards. It's up. Jackson and Porter both kind of lose a footing. Matthews still just being the pest that he is. Big hit by Jackson. Actually, no, Tennyson. And Tennyson's going to call for a trip. Ben can beat him later for that. Trip kind of after the play as they're skating away, and the ref was staring right at him. Hard for him not to call. So penalty kills Porter, Jackson, Hartman, Harville. 2 minutes on Tennyson for tripping. 10:53 left in the second. Quick shot. Fry manages to body that right up. Quick change on the forwards. Grimshaw and Vaughn come out. Got a man behind. No one's paying attention to. Hawks managed to clear the zone, so Tiger's going to have to clear out. Harville keeps the body on. Tiger's just skating around. Shot goes way wide. Minute 13 left on that penalty. 10 minutes left in the game in the second period. Sorry. Ooh. It's like Hartman lost his foot in there in the corner. Point blank shot. Fry manages to just hold his own. Stay up. All right, Edelman out there with Wood, Stutz, and Becker. 1 minute left on this penalty. Hawks up 4-1. 9 minutes, 54 seconds left in the second. Quick shot. Edelman unable to win that faceoff, and the Tigers have managed to get a quick shot off, but he sends it high and wide. Bowers keeping a body on the player. Knocks him off his skates. Still just going loose. Stutz manages to shut down. Wood and Edelman there with bodies. Bowers and Edelman managed to shut that down, keep bodies on everybody. Edelman's lost his stick, so he's playing without his stick. Has to go and fetch it right now. Hawks managed to get it out. Wood throws it on net. 15 seconds left. Going to go for a full change here. So out comes Kindig, Sudbeck, Harville, and Tolley. Sudbeck throws it back across the ice just to waste some time here. 8 seconds left on that penalty. Kindig's got it behind, tries to throw a backhander into the goal. No dice. 2-on-2. Harville managed to stand his ground, hold up. Sudbeck's got a head of steam, and he's got Arthur coming with him. Sudbeck's going to take the shot himself, put it into the pads. Harville loses his footing. Tolley's back there to collect. Throws it up the boards. Is it going to get enough? Looks like it. So we've got Arthur out there with Sudsy and Kindig. Arthur attempts to throw it towards Sudsy, but doesn't get through to him. Becker throws it back in. Becker going to try and keep it in. It's come out now, so they've got to clear the zone. Harville collects back. As he collects and out. Big throws a shot on goal, tries to keep it in. Harville again. He's going to throw it in again. Off the skate. Sudbeck back there underneath to collect. Lines are all a little bit screwed up, so it's Avziev out there with Thor right now and Sudbeck. Stutz now on for Becker. Harville throws it down to Stutzbeck. Right idea by Thor in the goal. Keeps on chomping at it. Off chomping at the Springs players managed to get it out of the zone. Stutz is going to skate back because that will not be icing. He's all by himself, but he's got plenty of time. He's going to get it up to Thor on the blue line. Thor gets a stick on it. He's got Hayden coming through. Hayden's going to break through. Unfortunately, off her skate, so he's going to dump it in. Gets held up by the Springs player off their skates. Stutz collects, takes his time, brings it back. Off of Springs skates, Springs stick, so it's going to stay in. Springs throw it down deep. So you've got Thor. They keep that in. Harville managed to get his pads on it. Again, Springs keep on keeping it in. We just can't clear the zone this shift. Hayden along the boards. Hayden tried to get it up. Great idea, just too close to Humphrey's feet. Humphrey collects nonetheless. Matthew out there with Sudsy now, so I think we're going to get Jackson on the line shift in a second too. We've got Bowers out there with Tennyson. Bowers keeps it in, gets over to Tennyson. Tennyson throws it on. Matthew collects. Another shot off the pad. That's going to be icing. So, line change here. Mayorga with Sudsy, Matthews, Tenney, and Becker. 4-1, 6 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second. Sudbeck on the draw. Brings around behind the net. Matthew trying to get a chop at it. Nothing gets clear. Throws it back behind the net. Tennyson along the blue line to collect. Mayorga's there to pick up the garbage. Throws it. Knocked down, and the Springs keeper able to glove it. Mayorga on the face-off. Subject takes a chop at it, goes in front of the goal. Hawks kind of really controlling the play now this game after this first few minutes. Matthew throws a ripper on goal, knocked down by the Springs keeper. Subback around the Harville. Harville takes a shot at the boards. Mayorga there. Pounded away by the Springs keeper. Matthew again picks it up, loses his footing right along the boards in some snow. Matthew collects. Springs going to have to dump it as they don't have the numbers. Harville Hartman. Hartman collects, turns the other way. Gets it up to Matthew. Matthew doesn't quite get it out of the zone. Jackson knocks down a shot. Hartman collects up to Sudsy. Sudsy's got Matthew. Jackson going to pick up with a whole head of steam. Going to bring it in. Line change here, so you've got Grimshaw, Stutz, Jackson to the boards. Wood unable to collect, so we've got 2 on 3 on 2. And they're going to do a line change, so it's not going to be the numbers that we thought it was. Stutz with the Hail Mary down to Patrick, collects it. Got Grimshaw coming through, but just behind Grimshaw, so Grimshaw's not able to collect and get a solid rip on it. Bowers pads down the shot, into the boards, big body. Wood collects up along the boards. He's got Grimshaw. Grimshaw's going to take it. Pass it along. Springs manages to collect it. Just knocks it on, though, so Stutz is able to collect it back up, throw it along the boards. Hawks get it out of the zone. Patrick's pulling in. Grimshaw collects off Patrick's stick. Dumps it in. Just throws in a chip. Springs Tiger knocks away. So 4-2, 3:27 left in the. So 4-2 here in the second. 4-2 here in the second, 3:27 left. Springs gets another one. Avzies takes. Oh, and Avzies just buries it. I didn't see the beginning of that. Was that? Beautiful ripper by Avzies on that. Just buries it back. So each time the Springs have come out with a goal, the Hawks managed to respond almost instantly. Edelman, Avzies, and Kingdig out there with Becker and Tennyson. Avzies going to collect or dump in. Edelman's down there to chase. Kingdig chases in the corner. Tennyson picks it up at the blue line, throws it back in. 5-2, 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second period. And Spring sends it straight into the net, so that's going to come out of the zone. Full change here. Thor, Hayden, and Humphreys coming out with Harville and Hartman. Face off at center ice. Harville's going to collect, throw it back out of the blue zone, so the Springs are going to have to collect, but the Springs manage to keep it back in. Harville over to Hartman. Hartman just taps on Humphreys. Humphreys gets a little bit of wood on it. Huddle at center ice. Thor managed to collect the puck. He's going to throw it on. So Sudsy, Matthew, and Jackson out there with Bowers and Stutz face off in the Tigers. And 2 minutes left. Matthew rips one really quickly. Stutz tying it up right at the blue line along with Sudbeck and Matthew. Mayorga and Bowers holding off. Comes out of the zone, so they're going to have to reposition. Bowers throws it on net. Matthew being a pest. Sudsy throws it on. Just kind of takes a floater up. Tied up by the Springs keeper. Defenseman pairing change. Tennyson and Becker come out. Boards stay the same. Mayorga, Matthew, and Sudbeck. Oh, nice cover up by Sam. Good clean shot low across the point by the Tigers. Sam managed to cover it up. Fresh five out there. Grimshaw, Wood, and Vong with I can't tell who the defenseman are. Harville Hartman. Going for the long ball. They got it. Grimshaw's got the speed. Is he going to bury it? Unfortunately, the Springs Tiger hand stands tall. Don't think I think the Tigers players took exception with Wood. I don't think Wood did all that much, and Wood just kind of stared him down after. So Vong, Wood, and Grimshaw out there. Hartman Hartville. Good physical game by the boys today, actually. Tied up at the blue line. Springs come away with it. Fry managed to glove that up. So 18 seconds left in the second period. Your Hawks up 5-2. Full line change here. Edelman, Kindig, Avzives with Bowers, and Stutz. Quick shot off the pads. Avzives bringing down the right-hand side. He's got 5 seconds so left, so I don't think he's going to get this off. And that's going to be offsides. Yeah, they're going to call it, but time is up. All right, beginning of third frame. Hawks up 5-2. 16 minutes left. Edelman, Avzives, and Kindig out there with Stutz and Bowers. Hawks come away with the face-off. Bowers collects, dumps it in deep. Edelman and Kindig, Avzives chasing. Arthur gets to it first. Kindig down low. Edelman tying up along the boards. Kindig and Edelman both down there. Just trying to wrestle the puck. Arthur comes away with it. Throws it in off the side of the net. Stutz throws in. Wide of the net. So Hawks collect. Edelman goes for a change, so just offsides. So the rest of the line changes here. Hayden out there with Thor and Humphreys, and you've got Becker and Tennyson out there. Springs coming in with a head of steam. Hawks get it out. Humphreys all by himself. He's going to take it wide. Tries to throw it off the shin pads of a Springs player. Up against the boards. Springs comes out with it. Wide errant pass, though, so it's going to slow things down. Skips over Thor's stick. Totally tries to play it with his hands. Unfortunately, comes loose. Pass across the middle, no one there. Springs. Sam knocks down. So another quick goal by the Tigers here. So Mayorga out there with Sudbeck and Matthew. Harbaugh managed to collect. So 5-3, 13 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third period. Hawks collect. Harbaugh around to Hartman. Hartman gets it up to Sudbeck. Sudbeck finds Mayorga. Sudbeck pressures, boards down to the corner. Mayorga down there as well to help him out. Wow, they're not going to call a trip on that. That's going to be a boarding call. Yep. Cross check. So Hawks go on the penalty or power play here. Out come Grimshaw, Vaughn, Edelman, Stutz, and Humphreys. So PP2 out on the ice. Edelman with the face-off. Wins it back to Humphreys, back to Stutz, who throws a shot on net. Edelman collects again behind. Not enough to Grimshaw across the net. It's going to dump low. Vaughn collects. Full head of steam. He's going to take it in. Edelman gets in his way. Touch just wide. Edelman tries to get a stick on it just out of the reach of him. Edelman down low. Tying it up. Humphreys there to help him out. Going to try and loosen the puck out. 1:10 left on that penalty. 11:55 left in the game. Edelman comes out with it. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Stutz. Stutz throws it on. Grimshaw almost gets a stick on it. Just out of his reach. And Tigers are going to clear it, and that's going to be... No, not dies down. So PP1 out. It's Kindig, Mayorga. Humphreys got to go for a change. Just out. Just out. So Sudbeck, Matthew, Kindig, Harville, and Mayorga PP1 out there. 27 seconds left on the penalty. 11-12 left in the third period. Hawks up 5-3. Spring's starting to pick up the physicality a little bit here, knowing time is running out. Matthew at Jackson for the feed. Unfortunately, wasn't able to connect. Harville over to Sudbeck. Sudbeck fires one on high. Harville collects along the boards again. Goes back around. Kindig's going to get there to the corner. Back to full strength here, 5-on-5. Harville throws in. Matthew unable to get there before the stick does of the Springs player. So Harville out there with Hartman. Sudbeck. Mayorga. Kindig. I should say Kindig's out there with Sudbeck and Matthew. Over to Harville. Harville throws it in. 10 minutes left. Springs change. while Hawks collects. Got a couple fresh bodies out there. Arthur's out there now with Sudbeck. Goes it wide, unfortunately. Arthur collects underneath. Right idea, just wasn't unable to connect there. Sloppy play here by the Hawks. Just need to get it out. Hawks managed to clear the zone. Not the prettiest past minute or two of the game. Edelman out there now with Wood and Avzives, Harville and Stutz. Harville throws around. He's going to get it out of the zone. That's going to die. So Edelman's chasing down. All that time to throw it. So Humphreys, Hayden, Thor out there with Stutz and Becker. Shot thrown on net by the Tigers. Third period has gone a bit sloppy for the Hawks here. Tigers seem to be controlling the possession a little bit more and bringing the pressure. Go Tigers! Fresh set of legs on defense. Tennyson and Harville coming out. 8:48 left in the third, 5-3. Littleton over the Springs. Humphreys comes off for the face-off. Tenny knocks down with his feet, collects. Tennyson collects. Hawks just need to start controlling the puck a little bit better. Thor gets it up to Humphreys. Humphreys loses the puck. Grimshaw out. Harville puts a body on the Springs player. Good clean hit. Harville up to Grimshaw. Grimshaw's going to get it up to Humphreys. Going to go through, but it's going to go on net, so no icing. Humphreys down there below. He's been out there for a while. Wood out there now. So Stutz and Becker out there. Wood collecting again. Right now it's just a time management situation for the Hawks. Humphreys going for the change. Wood manages to get it out. Grimshaw over to Patrick. Patrick's going to slow it down, tries to center it. Springs gets a stick on it. Good clean hit on Patrick. Stutz is going to collect back along our blue line. Excuse me, sorry about that. Dumps it in for Wood. Matthew out. Harville out with Hartman. So Wood and Patrick out there with Matthew. It'd be nice if Matthew or Garrett could get one more goal on my behalf. 6:41 left in the second. Wood back to Matthew. Matthew buries it from the side. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you very much. I'd really like it if the Hawks just stopped scoring right now. 6-3, 6:37 left. Matthew from a really tight angle just managed, I think, to get it off the side of the Springs keeper. So 6-3. Matthew's line mates coming out and join him. So Jackson and Porter join Harville Hartman. 6-3, 6:37 left in the second. Hawks get to it. Hartman collects. Unable to clear the zone. Jackson gets a body on. Harville's going to get back to that puck first. Sam covers up. 6:15 left in the so Sudbeck, Jackson, and Matthew out there with Blake and the Cross. Quick shot again. These teams just keep on answering back and forth with one another. 6-4.
It's that's one of mine will play. He got blocked.
Edelman, Avzives, and Kindig out there with Harville and Tennyson. There we go, and that's going to be a quick penalty against the Springs. High stick on the Springs against Kindig. So, quick change here. Power play comes back out. Face-off one. Jackson goes back and collects. 6 minutes left here. Hawks on the power play. So you've got Harville, Mayorga, Kindig, Wood is actually playing out there with Matthew and Sudbeck. Sudsy gets it up to Matthew. Matthew's going to dump in. Takes the body. Just offsides. Kindig's going to replace Wood out there. So Kindig, Matthew, and Sudbeck out there with Jackson. Harville, PP1. 5:27 left in the third period. 1:22 left on that power play. Hawks control. Harville over to Mayorga. Mayorga's going to bring in, throws it down low. Matthew's going to be on that other side. Takes a big body. Harville throws it in. Tipped down by Matthew, just wide of the goal. Jackson collects again. Over to Harville, Sudbeck. Matthew almost had a beautiful tip and redirection there. That was Kindig, Kindig to Harville to Sudbeck. Sudbeck unable to control. Dumps it down to Kindig. Kindig takes time, wraps around, chips it in, gets knocked up in the air, and the Springs gloves it. PP2 coming out, so that is Humphreys, Edelman, Grimshaw, Vong, and Stutz. 4:47 left in the third period, 41 seconds left on that penalty to the Springs. Edelman at the circle, Humphreys on his left, Grimshaw on his right. Stutz collects. Back to Patrick. Patrick throws on net. Over to Stutz. To Grimshaw. Edelman knocks wide. Edelman collects. Throws it in. Just off the keeper. Grimshaw being a menace. Teaching them science. Grimshaw over to Stutz. Stutz throws through. Gets chipped up, so Grimshaw unable to get a clean look on it. Back to 5-on-5 now. 3:59 left in the third. Edelman's just going to try and tie up here. Grimshaw doesn't get enough on it. Edelman going to try and tie up, just staying with it, trying to disrupt the play. Humphreys puts a big hit on the Springs player. Springs going to have to clear the zone. Stutz collects. For those of you interested, the bigger brothers of Edelman and Stutz faced off last night. Kent versus 3-3 tie in a super physical game at Joy Burns Arena. The second game of head-to-head will be February 4th. Stutz collects. That's to be offsides. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third period. 6-4, your Hawks. Face-off just outside of the spring zone. Humphreys, Hayden, and Thor, along with Hartman and Harville. Hartman throws in, doesn't get across the blue line. Thor takes it in. Thor applying pressure beneath the net. Slides out. Hayden there now applying pressure. Humphreys. Harville throws it back in. Harville, big center ice hit. Final 2 minutes look like they might get a little physical here. Hawks want to play smart here. They're playing with a lead, so no need to take a penalty and run the risk. Kindig out there now. Hartman chops across ice. Harville gets it out. Edelman. Let's call them both of them, so nope, I guess not. Just Harville. Looks like the Springs calls timeout. It's on the keeper, so 6-on-4 here. Sam gloves it. Quick shot from the point by the Springs. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left. Quick change on the forwards. So Kindig coming off, Stutz, Mayorga, Vong, and Sudbeck. Porter's going to get to that, and if he can just get his direction turned around on that, he's off the post. That's going to get sent high. Shipped across the goal. Sudbeck's there. He's going to dump it. That's going to be icing. So 1:30 seconds left. 1:28, 1:27. 1 minute and 15 seconds left on that. Penalty kill. Outcome, Edelman, Grimshaw, Tennyson, and Bowers. .127. So effectively the Hawks are going to be playing the rest of the game shorthanded here. Grimace and Edelman. Hand pass, so that's going to come out of the zone. Sounds like hand pass on the Springs. So that'll come out. Same for Edelman, Tennyson, Bowers, and Grimace. Springs still playing with an empty net here, so 6-on-4 right now. Quick shot and nice glove by Sam Fry there. 58.7 seconds left, 46 seconds left on that penalty kill. Out comes Matthew, Jackson, Cross, and Hartman. They're going to face off. Matthew just trying to tie it up here. Cross ties up the man. Staying off the stick, so 58.7 seconds left. Matthew's back there. Just going to look to kill some time. 23 seconds left here. Shot wide, 15 seconds left. That penalty's killed, so we're back to full strength. Harville out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's game. Your Hawks win 6-4. Looks like Jackson might have taken something there at the end. I missed it. I had my head turned away at the clock. So your Hawks win 6-4, the first game of the weekend. Nice win. I am the lucky winner with the money because Matthew scored last. So, yeah, thank you.